Alright, grounded.
What'd you just do, babe?
Well, I overexerted myself and almost passed out. It's a lot of work, but we are in Texas where it's about 2,000 degrees, so there's that.
So, you're good.
Sweet. We are Danny,
Melissa,
Emma, Jake,
and
we are Four Simple Lives.
It's been a long time coming. We went to the RV Unplugged Season 2 rally in August in Auburndale, Florida at Camp Margaritaville. And Four Simple Lives was lucky enough to win a buy one, get one free Big Beard battery, 300 amp hour lithium. So that was in August. It is Wednesday, June 11th of the next year. And I'm finally unboxing these things. I got everything ordered from Big Beard Battery and Todd and Stephanie's Road Life project. So we've got all the equipment, the two 300 amp hour batteries, all the Victron components. The only thing I'm lacking is the knowledge how to do it. So let's unbox this baby. Oh boy, staples. Oh boy, that's a tire killer. Yeah, man. Woo! Congratulations, you now own a Big Beard Battery LifePo 4 12 volt battery. Thank you, Todd. All right, let's get this sucker out the box. That's that baby.
it's very pretty.
So we got two of these guys for 600 amp hours total. So over the next few days, we're going to be doing our total install, and we'll bring you guys along with us. Thanks, Big Beard. You can see there we got the battery. The only thing existing is the battery box that sits below the floor level. It's just held in place by, looks like 6 rivets. So we're going to drill those rivets out and get that box out, and then we're going to put a thin sheet of sheet metal under here to make it a flat surface. So that's where the battery was, your positive and your negative. And then that's what it looked like. I left it connected just because I'm going to throw it back in once I get the platform built. So let's get this battery box drilled out. Just pull that guy right out. All right. I think I mentioned I did 3/16 inch holes, and I bought 3/16 rivets. So I'm thinking it just goes in like that, and then this fancy tool I got is gonna smash it all up and make it look like I know what I'm doing. Yeah. All right. Well, hot damn. That was so simple. Put my 4 rivets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3/16, 3/16 drill bit, 3/16 rivet. I'll put all this stuff in the video below so you guys can find the tools and stuff I bought. The battery install took a little longer than I thought. We headed west to start our travels, and I had the opportunity to attend the DIY solar clinic at the Big Beard Battery headquarters. I'm here at Big Beard Battery headquarters in Athens, Texas, home of Big Beard Batteries. So we're going to be installing 3 Big Beard Battery 12 volt batteries in here. We're going to have 900 amp hours of Big Beard power. Alright, so I am on day 4 of the battery and inverter install. Finishing my install here, which is great because now there's a guy who knows what he's doing. So I've got the inverter, I got my Lynx distributor system connected, I got my solar charge controller on there. I only got 130 solar charge controller because we only have the one panel on the roof. We're not putting any additional solar on the roof just yet. When we come back in November, we're going to put about 1,200 total watts on the roof. So we also picked ourselves up another battery, so we're going to have 3 12 volt 300 amp hour batteries total. So we'll have 900 amp hours total with our Victron Multi Plus 2. So today is everything's installed. It's all about wiring. So we're going to be cutting our battery cables from our battery to our disconnects to our distributor, and then we're going to be doing all our ground wires, and then we'll get everything from the Lynx distributor connected to the multi-plus inverter, and then hopefully this afternoon we'll run the 12-volt cables from our main battery disconnect and get that tied into the Lynx distributor.
What you doing?
I am just stripping 2-aught wire, which is your battery cable wire, and then I'll be putting the lugs on them, and then I will be putting the Big Beard battery heat shrink on.
It's all in the wrist.
I got it. I'm in the wrist. I feel it. Get off.
How'd you do?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
The government work.
Okay. I'll take your word for it, because I don't really know.
Takes a while. So this is just step one. So you get your lugs on, and you crimp it down.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're gonna put this really nice sheathing over it, and then you put your heat shrink to hold your lug on.
Okay, update.
All right, so we have all of our positive 2-aught cables running from our battery to our battery shutoffs, and then go into our Lynx distributor. One thing that's important to remember is your positive and negative battery cables have to be as close to the same length as possible. All right, here we are. We are on day 5 or 6, I can't remember. I mean, it's been like a 4-week process, but this is like day 5 or 6. So we are like 85% done 12-volt wiring. So we're getting ready to just get that to 100 today.
Do you have a helper?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you go on. Twitter.
So cute.
All right, we're grounded.
What'd you just do, babe?
Well, I've overexerted myself, almost passed out. But besides that, I just did a case ground from the inverter, and I did a ground from the Lynx, which basically grounds anything that's connected to the Lynx.
Okay. Hi, Danny.
Hi. It worked. Holy shit.
You drilled a hole in our RV.
Today's day, I have no idea.
427.
But we are done. Everything is wired, the batteries, the inverter, the Lynx distributor. All we have to do is the 6.4 SOLW cable.
What you doing, babe?
Stripping my AC wires.
Mm-hmm.
So I got my AC in already connected and got the ferrules on there and crimped down. I just got to throw that in the slot. Now I'm going to throw the ferrules and crimp on my AC out. So this is the line that's going from this inverter AC out all the way up to the panel in the RV.
How you feeling?
It's a lot of work, but we are in Texas where it's about 2,000 degrees. So there's that.
How do you feel about having Todd help you?
Oh, I'm not sure that I would ever get this done.
Yeah.
If we weren't here in Texas and it didn't work out this way, I'm not sure I would ever get it done. Just because, you know, you have the expert right there you can bounce every idea off of. He's got every tool on the planet, and it's just a peace of mind. Him and his whole team are just, they have all the answers, and if they don't, they look it up and they get it to you instantly. So it's a great peace of mind being here for sure.
Nice. I'll get back to work.
Yes, ma'am. So I'm ready to connect my AC power. So the first step is to shut off 50 amp service. And then as a secondary safety measure, I'm just going to disconnect from the RV. Now I know I'm double safe. That's my tool.
Have you become Dad's assistant, bud?
Yep.
What are you doing?
I'm getting all Dad's tools right here.
Oh, yeah. So we've cut power to the RV. Danny's doing all the wiring right now and getting ready to put the junction box in.
Yes, he is.
It's very sweaty.
I'm dripping.
Going back to the
It's going down here,
Oh, there we go.
and then that's up in my panel right there.
Gotcha. Okay.
So that's the out from the inverter. This is the in.
All right.
Tied the two.
So total power out of each one, so it calculates it for you, so it shows about 581 watts out of that one. You see it right there?
Okay, yeah, wow.
So it runs it for you.
Oh, sweet.
You don't even have to do the math. 674.
670.
So, 470.
470.
So what are we at? About 1,800
18,
watts?
that's about 18.
So, you're good.
Sweet. I just wrapped up our week at the DIY Solar Clinic at Big Beard Battery headquarters in Athens, Texas. And here's my final product. So I got a multi+2 Victron inverter. I have 2 links and a shunt setup. I got a solar MPP charger, 150 by 70. I think we mentioned we only have the stock 370 watt solar panel on the roof. We're going back in November, and that's when we'll put about 1,200 watts on the roof. But 3 12-volt Big Beard battery, 300 amp hour batteries. So we have 900 amp hours total. And we are really looking forward to this setup. The class was incredible. It was informational, inspirational. We had great brisket, good conversation, made lifelong friends. So if you're in a position like I was, where you don't necessarily trust the knowledge you have to do your lithium install, I can't recommend Big Beard Battery enough. The team is fantastic there, and it's DIY. So the great part about it is I did everything. But now when I'm on the road with my family and we're boondocking in the middle of nowhere and something happens with my system, I know where everything goes. I crawled through this entire RV, connecting the AC wires and the DC wires and putting the batteries in and connecting everything together. So now I feel confident when I'm on the road that I can troubleshoot and get us continuing down the road on our adventures. So again, if you're looking for a solar install, if you just want to learn how to do it, also if you don't want to do it at all and you want somebody else to do it, go check out Big Beard Batteries in Athens, Texas.
How's the fan, babe? Yeah.
My hair, my face is a little bit. Oh my god. I need to massage that.